Welcome, welcome. Yo, actor. Number one supporter. Number one supporter. How are you, actor? What are you doing? We are about to cook dinner. We are about to cook dinner. So we're going to wait for a few more people to join. Thank you for liking. We're going to wait for a few more people to join. And we're going to get started. I'm probably about to change my clothes, but we'll see. We will see. How was your day? Hey Zach, I am going to make coconut shrimp with rice and string beans. So I'm actually going to begin to start taking this stuff out so that it all can be out. I've watched multiple videos today because this will be my first time making it. So we're going to see. So I got all the ingredients that was needed. On the live last night, we were talking about this. So we're going to see how to make it. It doesn't seem like it's a long process. And I also bought another Celsius to try out. So on the other live from Sunday, I had tried on a pina colada one. So I saw this one in the market, and it is a sherbet slush. So I wanted to try that out. So I need to stay up a little later this evening. I have, for one class, I got to put some grades in. And then I just got all this laundry from the laundromat. So I need to take it out my car and put it away. So I'm going to begin to gather the stuff that's needed. Hi everybody, thank you for joining the live. We're about to make dinner, and tonight we will be making coconut shrimp with basmati rice and string beans. So that is what we're going to be making. I'm going to just grab some pots and pans, and then we're going to get going. So we're going to need different bowls for our mixture because we're going to have to use egg wash. So we'll probably use this one. We're going to have to do breadcrumbs and the coconut together. And then we need one for flour. Then lastly, we sit it on a pan for it to chill. Can I give you an A? Did you earn an A? I have to look at your grade. I think you have a good grade. I can't see why wouldn't you. I have to take a look at it, but I don't give out grades. You earn your grades. So I have this shrimp fry, which I think I'm going to mix in with the flour. And we have the string beans. So some stuff is easy to cook, so I think I'm going to put that on first. If this is your first time here, we do cooking videos, we do meal preps, meal plans. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. We're about to get started now. I'm just grabbing the bowls and the pots that we're going to use. And then I'm waiting for some of my usuals to hop on so that we can make this together. How was everyone's day? What did you do? Did you eat dinner already? It is pretty late, but I had tutoring, so this is me coming in right after tutoring. Hopping right on to be with you all so we can make dinner and have dinner together. So we have a pan for our shrimp, we have a pan for our grits, a pan for our rice, and we need a pan for our string beans. So I have all of that here. We're going to need a pan for the shrimp to sit on once we coat it. And then we're going to need a pan once we take it out of the oil. Once again, thank you for joining the live. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. So that's one pan that fell, and then here's another pan. All right. This wasn't too bad. This price of this wasn't too bad. Once again, thank you for joining the live. We are making coconut shrimp. I'm too hyped. It's my first time making it. So this is the coconut flakes. Yes, that's what they call it, coconut flakes. And we have our shrimp. So this is probably the thing that's going to take the longest, making sure we devein it. But breadcrumbs, flour, and we're going to have to do a few eggs. I'm going to just sit this over here for now. So this rice can go on. I'm only going to need one bag. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you so much. You're from Algeria, very beautiful. Parents, my body is very strong. That's amazing. That's really awesome. That's so awesome. So I'm good for the bowl in the bag. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna boil this in the bag. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for joining the live. If you haven't already, get ready to have a good time. So if you want to eat dinner or make dinner with me, feel free to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rice in the back. We're going to turn that rice on. And that just does this thing. It's nothing that we have to do in particular today. The next thing that we're going to do is, I didn't buy fresh string beans because, you know, it's after 7. Who has time to clean and shuck, all that kind of stuff? So we're just going to clean these. We're going to rinse these off really good. And then we're going to put them in our pan. Remember, we are trying not to use a bunch of fats. And because we are frying this coconut shrimp, we're only going to use, if any, a tiny bit of butter. But the rest will be all seasoning. So I am going to turn you over here. We're going to move these pans. And we're going to put this in the strainer so we can be able to rinse them. And of course on this bag it says that it's clean already, but you want to clean them too. You want to clean them too. What is my favorite Pokemon? I'm not too familiar with Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon? Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Good evening. I finally, yes, thank you so much, Kashawn. Hi, Elvis. Yes, you work for the school district too. Yep, small world. Northeast. You said you're from the Northeast, right? I feel like this is all in my face. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. All right. Yes, I am a teacher. The kids had PSSAs today. Math portion. All right. So I rinsed these really well, and I did a squirt of lemon juice on them. So I personally think they're cool. So we're gonna let this move around for a little bit. In this pan, I am going to put some minced garlic. You can use whatever amount that you would like. I am making coconut shrimp with basmati rice and some string beans on today. This is my first time making coconut shrimp. So we were talking about it yesterday with one of the other Coco Bells, with one of the other subscribers. And she was talking about how she gets some good coconut shrimp from Aldi's. So I'm like, oh, well, let's just try to make it from scratch. Let's try to make it ourselves. Best butter ever. So we're going to do a little bit in this pan too. How was everyone's day today? How was work? How's your family? What are you eating for dinner? Or what did you eat for dinner? So we have that one. And we're going to try this one out today. At dinner, I'm coming over your place. No strangers are allowed. No strangers are allowed over here. Dangerous, dangerous. So guys who were on the live earlier and on Sunday, I talked about how I tried a new Celsius, which was the pina colada. So today we're going to try this one because I need to stay up. I got some grading to do tonight. And I need to bring the laundry in from the car. So after cooking, I'm going to go handle that. So this is giving Mountain Dew vibes a little bit. Let's see. I'm strange, but not a stranger. I don't know if that's better or worse. Let's do another sip. It's okay. Everything tastes sweet to me. That fake sugar they put in everything tastes so sweet to me. All right, so we're going to throw these string beans in here. I'm going to put some of this Asiago cheese on there. Drinking booze again. Now I know why kids can be difficult. That is not pee. That is not pee. It is Celsius sherbet. It's not pee. Glam fam. It's an energy drink. They're not that stressful. I love my students. They're not that stressful. Not today they weren't. Not today they weren't. So we're going to turn this down. I'm going to put this on here. And then because I like a little spice, we're going to do this one right here. I have to get to Trader Joe's. This is almost out. And then if you've been on my... Oh, we might as well finish this off. If you've been on my live before, who can tell me what seasoning do I put on everything? And I'm in love with it. Great sense of humor. It is black pepper. I love black pepper. And then we're just going to move this around a little bit. Oh, you guys can't see that. And I hate soggy vegetables, so this doesn't have to cook that long. See it? So we're going to move that over here. We're going to close that for now. We can put a top on this and then just let that cook. Thank you for joining. The secret ingredient is love. I love that. It's love. Are you Italian like me? Your name ends with a vowel. No. No, no, no. I'm not Italian. I'm not Italian. All right, guys. The next thing we need to do is we need to take a 2-minute break. 2-minute break. Don't go too far. I just don't feel comfortable. I came on here like, okay, let me look professional. This is not realistic, okay? Give me a second. I came in, started right back up. I'm going to throw something else on. Be right back, guys. right, guys, I am back. It was time to change out of those clothes. Thank you for joining the live. If you haven't already, if you haven't heard, we are making coconut shrimp, basmati rice, and string beans. So we already have the rice on, we have the string beans on. So it is time for us to clean our shrimp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this pan. I was the manager of District 5 in Philly. Oh, that's so cool. And then we're going to begin to devein this. So let's look over here. And this was, oh, I didn't put it off. I was trying to tell you the size of it. I think it was jumbo. So what you do want to do, all the ones that I saw, the videos that I saw, they did keep the tip on there. So when you're picking it up, you'll be able to pick up the shrimp by the tip of it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to rinse it off. There's actually more room over here, so I'm going to rinse it off, and then I'm going to go to the other side in order for us to devein it and everything. How is everyone feeling? I had a magnificent day. Magnificent day. School, then the ortho. Y'all see these teeth? Yeah, I'm about to get some braces. I'm about to get braces. Creole Cajun shrimp is banging. Maybe we can try that next time. Maybe we can try that next time. I was really interested in trying this out because I love coconut. I love anything coconut, and I love shrimp. So coconut shrimp it is. Hello, is it Baybar? Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live. We are making coconut shrimp tonight. How's everyone feeling? Hope everyone is having a great day. I will take requests again. We probably need to do instrumentals. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Is everybody comfortable? I had to get out of them school clothes because I was not comfortable. I actually was looking for my slippers because Actor always says, where's your shoes or where's your socks? Hello, Stells. Black pink girly, welcome. That's your name, Coconut, if that's what you want to call me. That doesn't mean I'm going to respond, but if that's what you're going to call me, I believe it's Coco Blooms. Coco Blooms. I could be a nut sometimes, though. I could be a nut sometimes. Not too often, not too much. All right. Let's look at these string beans, because as I told you, I do not like... Good, that's awesome. That was, you had a good day. I don't like soft veggies. I was thinking we could play a game. Blooms like a rose. Cool, yeah. You know, because we're constantly growing, we're constantly blossoming, you know. So, let's get the game started. Hold on one second. Thank you for joining the live. We are cooking and we're about to play this game. We're about to play this game. Hello, Travel Not Frank. Hi, Serena. Is it Serena? Serena. Thank you for joining the live. We are making coconut shrimp with basmati rice and string beans. The rice and string beans are on. We just rinsed the shrimp, so now we have to peel them and devein them. But as we're doing that, as we're getting to know each other, let me see. Because you guys really don't know me, so this is us getting to know each other. Watching from Kenya. Oh my gosh, I always wanted to visit Africa. All right. How many of you are the only child? If so, wave a hand. Some of these questions are quite basic. Some of them are not. Hi, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live. We're just making some din-din for tonight. So I'm going to begin to peel this shrimp and answer whatever questions you have, and let's just talk. Let's have a good time. So I'm just going to be putting it in this bag. All right, next question. In the chat, put your favorite movie. Your favorite movie. I would love to check out some new movies over the summer. Put your favorite movie. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking the shell from off of this part and then leaving this on the tip. So this is the part I'm gonna have to definitely sweep tonight. So this is the part that we're gonna have to coat. I teach math. I teach 6th and 7th and 8th grade math. I love it. I love numbers. I love numbers. I'm looking for those movies. 50 First Dates. Oh, that is such a great movie. I love that movie. And in spite of her condition, he continues to love her. I love it. It reminds me of God's love. God's love for us. Well, in spite of us, he continues to love us. Because I know I can be pretty jacked up sometimes. Salute from Nigeria. Hello. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We always have lives, meal prepping, making food, and having a good time together. So right now we're on What's Your Favorite Movie? Elvis, you are good. You are good. You are good. You have them coming. Keep them coming. Let me just clean this out. So to me, this is the longest part when you're making shrimp, just to make sure it's clean. My favorite movie is Norbit. I feel so silly saying it, but that is the truth. That is the truth. That is my favorite movie. Spartacus. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You can also put in the chat your favorite series. Like if you're watching a series on Netflix or HBO or anything like that, I love checking out. So on the weekends, that's like the best time that I'm able to do anything. The weekdays is packed with tutoring, teaching, so a little bit of community service. So the weekends is my time just to relax. Once again, we're peeling the shell off of this. And there we go. Yes, Serena, isn't it? I can say that movie word for word. It's hilarious to me. It is hilarious to me. I think I turned this rice off. The last time I made rice, I definitely overcooked it. It was disgusting. I'm about to have to take this rice out. Take this rice off. The other day we talked about favorite songs and we actually played some of our favorite songs. Dog Day Afternoon was funny and Justice for All was great too. Oh, okay. All right, we're spending a little bit more time on that question. Anybody else want to put their favorite movie? If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share so we can become friends. My goal this week is to get to 500 subscribers. I believe it's possible. I believe it's possible. I also love Ace Ventura. It's hilarious. That's one of my all-time favorite childhood movies. Hilarious. Do any of you have children? They have some pretty good kid movies out. One of the, I guess this isn't that recent, but it came out this summer and I was in love with it, was Inside Out 2. I love that movie. I thought it was a great depiction of what teenagers and kids go through as their bodies are changing and things like that. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to let that rice sit for a moment. I prefer life to movies. Okay, well, tell us what's amazing about your life. What's favorite about your life? I like my life too. It's pretty good. So tell me, what's your favorite? What's going on in your life right now that you're super proud of, or something that's, you know, helping you to grow in character, grow just as a regular human being? Hello. I am making coconut shrimp, basmati rice, and string beans. So the rice and string beans are done. I'll put that on first because I just wanted that done. I feel like that was easy to cook first. So now we're just peeling the shrimp. And it's actually, I watched, this is my first time making it, but I watched plenty of videos today. YouTube videos might add on like what to do and stuff like that. And a lot of them said the same thing. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Ed, how are you today? Were you able to get some of your, get started on your book, your third book? The most beautiful movie is the life you live. I agree. I agree. That's beautiful. That's awesome. All right. So, oh man, I messed that one up. So we talked about our favorite movie. What about favorite books? Are any of you readers? Any of you like to read? I know we have a writer in the chat, but do any of you like to read? And what's the last good book you read? What is the last good book you read? Thank you for joining the live. I keep peeling it wrong. Thank you for joining the live, guys. We are making coconut shrimp with basmati rice and string beans. So right now, I am peeling the shrimp. Then we'll put it in our batter and then we will dip it in our oil. The only thing I forgot at the market is a lot of them talked about dipping sauce. So I didn't buy any dipping sauce, but I think if it's that good, it should not need dipping sauce. Guys, I have a fashion video coming up, Stitch Fix. I talked about it yesterday because I recorded it last night. I edited just a little bit today, so I'm going to try to put it up between tonight and tomorrow. I was so disappointed in that box. So disappointed in that box. The milk. I'm from Greece. My English is not very good. Sorry. No, you're fine. You're fine. I can understand what you're saying. You're totally fine. Thank you for joining the chat. Over here, we like to have fun, talk about faith, become friends. Of course, you can see we do food over here and fashion, and And I'm not going to tell you that those clothes are still in the living room. I'm not going to tell you that, but they are. They are. I'll probably get to them this weekend. I have to because I'm tired of looking at them now. Today was interesting. A lot of running around and applying for work. Okay, cool. Well, it's yours for the asking, so hopefully you'll find something that surpasses what you even desire. In salary and in fun and interest. It's always cool when you can have fun at work. That's always a good thing. What did y'all have for dinner tonight? What did you have for dinner? What did you have for dinner? Did any of you cook? If so, what did you cook tonight? Close. Yes. It's already getting dark here and it's getting lively with you. I read A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. Had me in tears. Oh, what was it about? What was it about? I was reading like a fantasy book. I actually made it to the 4th one. I want to tell you the name of it. It was really good. And it was when I was on winter break. So I was just like constantly reading. Because I had time. I had time to read. Wait. Because the 4th one is called A Court of Thorns. No. A Court of Frost and Starlight. But I want to tell you the name of the first one. I don't know, but it was so good. Really, really good. I would definitely recommend it. Let's turn that off. I would definitely recommend that if I can get to the name of it. When upgrading my HIV status negative. Whoop, 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 whoop. A kid dealing with his emotion over his mom having cancer. Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for adults to deal with it. So it's also a lot for children to deal with it. And being his parent, I can only imagine. I probably would have been crying too. Oh my goodness. Bus drivers be doing all the extra things. All the extra things. Let's say close. I don't know how to. I always am a little not right on these. This Kindle. Okay, yeah, so it's the Court of Thorns and Rose series. So that's what I was reading, and I ended up on the fourth one, A Court of Frost and Starlight. So it's like two more. So I want to be able to read them probably, hopefully next month. I'm trying to read more like I used to. Thank you so much. Is it Blakota? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much. Thank you all who are in the live. Thank you so much. This needs to be cut out. Sometimes pieces of shrimp be like, what is that? Almost done. Almost done. Almost done this part. I knew this was going to be the longest part. Oh, I turned our music off. I like that neo soul jazz. Does anyone have any big plans for this weekend? Any plans for this weekend? I plan on going to get my spring clothes out of storage, taking the winter clothes to storage. There's church on Sunday. Oh, and I'm going to take my little cousin out on Friday. I want to take her out to dinner because I couldn't make it to her recital. So I told her I will take her out on Friday. So we might be on live a little bit. She's actually on my channel already. She did a short. I think she did 2 shorts with me. And we did an Ipsy video together. So that is what I have planned for this weekend. And I have to keep myself really, really busy on Saturday. I hope you come to Greece for holiday. That would be so nice to visit Greece. Has to be on point. I'm moving towards it. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense where you're mental to be on point for it. Makes sense. All right. Because the rice was the bowl in the bag, I had it sitting over there for a little bit. We're going to cut some cilantro in that earlier. That's just really my new thing. I'm obsessed with that cilantro. It's delicious. It's delicious. All right, let's look for a towel for that. So, as I stated, the rice and string beans are done. So, that's the string beans right there. And that is the rice back there, minus the cilantro I want to put in here. So we just have to finish up on this. As bad as family friends want to be under me, I will have to pause all that. Yeah, meaning no drinking. Yeah, you gotta do what's right for you. And I feel like real friends and real family understand that, right? You know, and that's not being selfish. That's actually self-care. And sometimes we put people before our needs thinking we're being nice, but we're actually being mean to ourselves. So I think that's important that you recognize, like, hey, I might have to stay away for a little bit. It's nothing against them. That's just self-care. You taking care of what you need to get done. It took me a long time to realize that. I always used to say, oh, yes, 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 I'll do it. Yes. And I would feel bad when I would say no. And it's like, it's nothing to feel bad about. You got to take care of you. You got to take care of you. Yeah. Thank you for joining the live. We are making coconut shrimp, basmati rice, and string beans, and then we can have dinner together. Tutoring was a little long today. I'm grateful for it because it's always extra money, but I feel like on the days I have tutoring, I'm always eating late. And then in my mind, I need to stay up late because I just ate late. So, we'll see. But tomorrow at work should be an easy day. PSSA testing is still taking place. Still taking place. Eating the same food that turned you into that. Oh, God bless you, Black Afternoon. I wonder what turned your attitude that way. God is good. God is faithful. We like to be positive around here. So thank you for joining the live. You're more than welcome to stay, sunshine. That says a lot right there. Black afternoon. That's a lot of shrimp. I'm hungry. What you hinting at, Elvis? What you hinting at? I gotta make it. It's gonna go bad. The one thing I will say is somebody's always popping up over here. Like one of my friends or something. Their kids. So it's always something most of the time. Most of the time it's stuff they don't want to eat. But they'll eat it. Let's see. Almost done. Thank goodness. What did you all have for dinner this evening? What did you have for dinner? Thank you for joining the live. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. If you like. If you like. One more. No, I didn't. Okay, we have to do that. I was going to wait till Singer got on, so I'm going to wait a little bit more to see if Singer comes on. And then we can do it. But nope, it's still in the refrigerator. Didn't sip it. I was waiting for this live to do that. But I did try out another, a new Celsius again. Alright, so this is all done. And it is the sparkling sherbet kind. So I tried that out again. No pasta tonight. We are doing coconut shrimp. So if I was doing like a grilled shrimp or maybe seared shrimp, then yeah, I probably would do the butter, sea salt, and black pepper for sure. But no pasta tonight. So it's just the string beans, the basmati rice, and the coconut shrimp. So over here, I think there's more space over here. We got to have different washes. I think that's the term they were using on YouTube. Oh, this is a cup. I think I was telling Singer about this. This is the cup I was talking about that has the name at the top. Oh, you. Oh, what kind of pasta did you have? What kind of pasta did you have? So one of the things said, the last one is to do breadcrumbs. So, and this is plain breadcrumbs. So we're going to do some plain breadcrumbs. I really don't know if that's enough, but we're just going to go with the flow. We're going to go with the flow. It's the first time I'm making it. And then it said to put the coconut flakes in there. So I got these coconut flakes. And we're going to mix them in here. So it's about that much in there of breadcrumbs and coconut flakes. So we're going to mix it. I didn't see what he mixed his with, so we're going to just use this whisk just to mix it in. Just so you can see how it's mixing in. In comparison to his, I think I probably need to put more coconut in here. In comparison to how the last YouTubers looked. Chop me some onions with long spaghetti noodle pack in. I'm good. All right. Talk to you soon. Hope I got you to laugh. Enjoy your milky. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so I put a little bit more coconut in there. Once again, thank you all for joining the live. We are making coconut shrimp with string beans and basmati rice. So this is the last part of the batter. So it's two more things that we have to do, but the man said to do this first so that the coconut can sit in the breadcrumbs for a minute. So we're doing this first, just mixing it in there as evenly as possible. All right, so we have that mix, and then he had a flour. So we go on to. Typically, I don't fry, so I had to go buy flour, but whatever. I don't know what's enough and not enough, but it's okay. I'm gonna set this over here. It was a mess in here, so I'm trying to clean as I go so it's not as messy. Want to get fancy slice some Hillshire. No, but you made me want to eat healthier and you wanted to eat. I'm trying. I am trying my best. I am trying my best. I think the nutritionist may be against this because it's about to be fried. I did look up air fry ones, so I was thinking about putting some on the stove and putting like just two or three in the air fryer just to see how it would turn out. So we're gonna put a little bit of this shrimp fry in this flour. And then we're gonna put this over here. And then I'm gonna get a different whisk. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you, because it's all getting mixed together, but get a different one, and then we're going to mix this together, this flour and this shrimp fry. And that is what that looks like. My bad, coconut crazy. Like, what? Hector, what are you talking about? I will kick you out. Do not play with me. All right, so we have those two. So now we got to get the egg wash. He said to use 3 eggs. Oh, look at this. We have 4, so we have just enough. Just enough. If you're just joining in live, we are doing coconut shrimp, basmati rice, and string beans. Over here, we like to have fun, talk about faith, family, friends, and fashion. So, of course, when I first got on, I did have on fashion. I did have on my work clothes, but it was like, all right, that's not realistic. Never would I really cook in my work clothes, so I took those off. Let's put this here. All right, we're gonna do one more egg. Throw this in the trash. And then let's go back to this baby whisk, and then we're gonna whisk this through. So now we're about to start dipping our shrimp to see how it's gonna turn out. Thank you, Brooklyn. How are you doing today? Hi, Christopher. How are you today? Over there, what's in Vegas? It's like 4:49. I think it's a 3-hour difference. All right, so now we have this. Thank you so much for joining the live. Let's do another question. So some questions I was coming up at the top of my head, but then some questions I was getting from these little cards, okay? And it says, how well do you know me? However, we can just get to know each other. So the first thing is, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Are you a morning person or a night person? Are you a morning person or a night person? I am on the East Coast. I am on the East Coast. In the chat, are you a morning person or a night person? Are you a morning person or a night person? I can tell for some of you who was on here late night on Sunday, who was chilling. So here is our shrimp. Here is our shrimp. So they are peeled, and we just have the tip on there. And because I have them on the towel, they are dried out. He said make sure they're dried out so the washes will be able to stick to them. So we put this over here. Morning person, definitely. Oh, that's so cool that you're a firefighter. That's so cool. I would say during the school year, I'm a morning person. But during the summer, I want to just stay up all night and just act like I'm 21 again. I'm not, but it makes me want to. It makes me feel like that. All right. So because we are about to coat our shrimp, I'm going to put the oil on. He used vegetable oil. I keep saying he because I watched about 6 or 7 videos showing me how to make this coconut shrimp since it's my first time. But the last person, he had a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. So in my mind, maybe he knows what he's doing. So he said put a nice amount of oil because we wanted to cover the shrimp. So we have that. And then I will say he did season his flour and stuff. So we're going to put this on low over here. Let's put this on low. See, it's something about how crisp morning air is. It's like that. Yes. I agree. So we don't want our shrimp to be bland. Of course, it's going to have this coconut, but you still want the shrimp itself to have some sort of flavor. I believe the shrimp fry is seasoning, but as I continue to state, black pepper, you can't go wrong with black pepper. Okay, so we're going to put a little black pepper in here. It's like when you're twisting it, it sounds like a lot, but I promise you, that does not look like a lot in there at all. Now I have to mix it. I'm originally from Alabama. What state are you in? I am in Pennsylvania. All right, I see some people answered our questions. So it seems like a lot of us are morning people. I like to get things done. Like, the nighttime is for chilling. I like to get things done. Let's go to the next question. Have you ever broken any bones? Have you ever had to have a cast or crutches? I haven't. I haven't. And thank goodness I haven't because I am super clumsy. I am beyond clumsy. So if I had crutches, this is not straight up. I don't know what would happen. Like, I probably would fall on my face or something. Who knows? All right. So we're about to do, I'm trying to see where do I have more space to do this at because I need another pan. This is what it's like living in an apartment with I'm grateful for my kitchen. I'm grateful for my apartment, but I need a little bit more space. So I'm trying to see how we're going to do this. Maybe I have to move to this other side. Once again, a new Celsius for today. This is the sherbet, sparkling sherbet slush. It's okay. The pina colada one was better. This one is okay. I'll put some of this in this rice. This buttery garlic herb. I'm gonna put some of this in this rice. Thank God I have not. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, you're all the way up there. First fire call fell down. Oh my goodness! It broke my leg, fractured my nose, and ain't break. Oh my goodness! Well, thank God you all are still here. You're not handicapped, you know? So thank God for that. Just putting some of these things up to make room over here because it is too tight in this space. All right, let's move. Let's see. All right, this might be a little better over here. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little better. All right, I was Philly last week for a fire. Oh, that is so cool. I know about 3 or 4 firefighters. Good people. Very good people. My old boyfriend was a firefighter, so I know just a little bit, a tiny bit. All right, if you could put 5 famous people on your guest list to your birthday party, who would it be? If you could put 5 famous people on a guest list to your birthday party, who would it be? I have to think about that one. I'm gonna take time. I gotta think about that. The first one probably will be Michelle Obama, because I just think she's top tier. She's amazing. Queen Latifah, I think she's amazing. I think she's like a good balance. Like, I don't know. She give me like, I don't know if I can say that on live. She give me like hood and classy mixed up. Like, I don't know. She's like 2 in 1. I love Wale. I probably want to see him. I used to be a fan of Oprah, but I'm not a fan of her anymore. I don't know. Those are the top 3 people that come to mind right now. I feel like those responses are a bit shallow, but those are the top 3 that come right now. Me? Oh, thank you so much. Adam Sandler, Jay-Z, Chris Rock, and Big Sean. Is Big Sean the one that's in jail? No, that's Sean Kingston or something like that. Kingston. I don't really keep up with the news that well. But somebody's in jail. Somebody's in jail. And he didn't have it on wax paper because I was wondering, like, how is it not going to stick? He had aluminum foil, so we're going to use aluminum foil. Oh, I knew it was somebody. I wasn't too sure which one it is. I'm really thinking, who would I want my other 2 people to be? So I said Michelle Obama, Queen Latifah, Wale. I used to want to meet Mace. I used to really want to meet Mace. Like, I just wanted to hear about, like, his, oh, you know what? I am interested in meeting Kanye West. I just want to pick his brain. Like, I just want to know more about, like, how he thinks. And I don't know. Like, I would love to have, like, a meeting with him. I don't know if it would drive me crazy. Even that Orlando Brown. Is that his name? Yeah. I don't know if I want them to come to my party, but I would love to sit down and talk to them. Hey, Brooklyn. So Jim Carrey, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. Yes. All right. Let me wash my hands real quick, and then we're going to get started. All right, who else? Who else would y'all invite to your party? 5 famous people. I don't know. I'm not one of those people, like, I'm interested in famous people. I am very much, but I'm not like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not that deep to me. You human and bleed just like me. I work hard just like you. You just work hard in a different arena, a different space. And you make way more money. You make way more money, but teachers should make way more. They really should. Just when I thought, hey, Kanye figured out he's exactly. He'd be like, up here, and then I'd be like, it just like, sir, what are you talking about? Sir, what are you doing? But what I do love is his gospel album. He put it out years ago, but I love it. Like, I can listen to that on repeat. Oh, Serena and Venus, yes. Michelle Obama, Janet Jackson. Oh, Common. That would be pretty cool. All right, let's get started, guys. So we're gonna put this in. I don't think I have any gloves because your hands get all like messed up with this kind of stuff. I think I only have these black gloves, so we're gonna try these black gloves out. One of my students, he'd be wearing black gloves, and I just always tell him off. I'm like, why do you have those black gloves on? But I know how this makes your hands like really like sticky once you dip it and all that stuff. So Anchored is the stuff. Chris Brown with. Oh, he's hilarious. Just saying his name, Will Ferrell, yes. He's hilarious. Automatically, I thought of Stepper Brothers, and I think he said boats and hoes, or hoes and boats, something like that. Not Catalina Wymix. Okay, let me see. Denzel Washington. He's very interesting to me. Did you hear how he like just got baptized and stuff? And I can't remember if he got baptized and became a minister, or if he's a minister, but I read that somewhere. Taraji Henson, yes. My last one. I don't know. Guys, didn't I tell y'all Actor was going to say no socks? Actor, I don't know where you was at, but I already addressed that. I tried to look for those slippers, but... Oh, Jennifer Hudson. Beautiful spirit. Beautiful spirit. All right. Gloves on, because your hands definitely is going to get this sticky once you put it in all these different washes. So we have our piece of shrimp. And he did it one by one. So we're going to try that out first. So you dip it in the egg. We're going to put it over here. You dip it in your flour mixture. And then he said when you put it in the coconut, you got to like cake it on there. Like literally move it around so that it can stick. Okay, I'm thinking I did something wrong because this ain't really sticking. Let's see. Okay, a little bit, a little bit. All right, so let's do the next one. Let me make sure this egg is really on there. I'm gonna put a few in here. Who has time to be staying here all night? We're gonna put a few in there. I'll do one by one and dip it in the other ones, but let's see. All right. All right, y'all ready for the next question? In the chat, this one isn't as deep. What is your favorite food to cook? What is your favorite food to cook? What is your favorite food to cook? Hector, I don't know why you're telling me I need socks in my house. Why do I have to have socks on in my house? Barbecue. Okay. What kind of barbecue do you like? Chicken, ribs. What kind of barbecue do you like? All right. Something is not right, y'all. I'm thinking I missed something in this video because it's not sticking. I wonder am I supposed to put it back in the egg wash and then the coconut stuff? Because it is not sticking. Hey, let me hold $5 real quick. Hold $5. Why you want to hold $5? I'm going to put this back in this egg wash and then put it in the coconut thing because it's not sticking. That's not making sense to me. And then let's put it in the coconut stuff. Let's see. That makes a little bit more sense, maybe. I don't remember him double dipping it, but maybe he did. That's sticking. That's sticking. All right, let's do it that way. Let's see. Because last time glass almost got stuck. You're absolutely. Hey, Singer, you're absolutely right, Actor. All right, Singer is here, so we're going to be trying our stuff out soon because I was waiting for Singer to come. Our water that we made on Sunday. We're just going to dip a few more of these. I'm going to go for this wonderful person online. I'm going to go look for my slippers again because he is right. The other day, glass did almost get in my foot. Guys, so I think this is the way I was supposed to be doing it. I think I was supposed to, let's put this back over here. I think I'm supposed to do the egg, flour, egg again, then the coconut. Let's see what our oil is doing. Our oil is still not hot, so we got plenty of time. We have plenty of time. So we're talking about, I always add flour with the breadcrumbs. What you making, Coco? Singer, I'm making the coconut shrimp. Remember you was telling me about the Aldi's one? So I'm like, let's just make it. So we have our egg wash. We have our flour mixed with shrimp seasoning. And then we have the coconut mixed with the breadcrumbs. It seems like this probably will also work out better, like, I don't know, it's looking a little crazy. It will work out a little better if they're like put in the freezer for a little bit after, like not just right in the oil so it can like harden. I don't know. I'm just trying my best, you know? Just trying my best. All right, let's put, I think some of this shrimp is going to be saved for some grilled shrimp because ain't no way. Because if it don't turn out right, I don't want to have a bunch of shrimp made and it don't even taste right. But you can't go wrong with grilled shrimp. All right. No socks. I'm like, oh my God. Singer, did you cook tonight? Ebony, do you mind when I say Eb? I'm so sorry if you know, if you don't want me to shorten your name, so I apologize. But Ebony had pasta. Ebony had pasta. I didn't see anybody else put what they had for dinner tonight. I don't have a favorite food to cook. It depends on the people and what we celebrate. Oh, okay. So at the last thing that you celebrated, what did you make? I'm going to a birthday party, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. But it was requested, this needs some more egg in here, for me to make, that's because I was mixing all this stuff in my hand. For me to make like these, I make like these chicken cheese stick rolls. I also make some good baked beans. So that is what I'm going to be making. So I'm going to do that on live to show everyone a sandwich. And my daughter will probably eat some ramen. I know that's right. Who wants to cook every night? I do probably every 3 days maybe. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, maybe every 3 days. Like, if I didn't say I was coming on live tonight, I probably wouldn't have cooked. I probably would. This would have been a different day. I probably wouldn't have cooked. All right, that's definitely a mess. Look at that. That's a mess. All right, so this shrimp, I'm going to put in a container to steam on tomorrow. And then I'm going to finish off with what's already in there, because this egg wash, I done mixed everything in my hands and it's just a mess. Let's see. Maybe I'll put it in some aluminum foil. Yeah, like, you know how people have like cheesesteak rolls? So I do it with chicken since I don't eat beef. Green beans, baked beans, catfish bites, something along those lines is the way I cook it up, though. One of my close friends, she can hook up some string beans. I don't know what kind of magic she be doing, but she can hook up some string beans. I think what makes it so good is how she seasons her smoked turkey and stuff. Delicious. We always request that from her. We always request that. If you are new here, we do fashion, food, fun, faith, friends, all that good stuff. So tonight we're doing food and chit chat and getting to know each other a little more. We already made the string beans and we made basmati rice. We are waiting for the oil to get hot. I have a few more shrimp to dip, and this other shrimp is just going to be steamed. I actually might just steam it tonight so I can eat it with salad tomorrow for lunch. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, if you're enjoying yourself, because I don't want to force you, but if you're enjoying yourself, subscribe. Come back and visit us. We love new friends. It's like, now that I haven't even been doing this long, but now that I've been like doing it for a little bit, it's like people really become your friend. Like, I see why people have like meet and greets, because like you learn the people, you get to know the people. So why not meet them in person? Of course you don't want to meet no crazies, but why not meet them in person? It does not look well, but I think I did it right. It does not look the best, but we're gonna see once it's frying up. Once it's frying up, I think maybe bigger shrimp would have been better. Maybe. But it will be eating tonight. It will be eaten tonight. What was for lunch? I had my wrap that I made yesterday. That's what I ate for lunch. For some reason, that came out like wet, like soggy. I don't know if it's because I had it in aluminum foil or I'm not too sure, but something wasn't all the way right with that. So we have this and this. So this is what they look like. Okay, it looks a little bit like his picture. Look a little bit like his video. And these are the other shrimp that I'm just going to steam real quick. So we don't have to use these gloves anymore. Oh, greens, not beans. Oh, like collard greens. I love collard greens. Fish and veggies. What kind of fish did you have? Yes, that would be so nice to do a meet and greet. Especially over the summer. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. All right, let's check this oil. Now, I mean, it's getting there, but It ain't real. We can turn it up a little bit. We can turn it up a little bit. All right. Use this little small pan. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm going to use a little bit of this oil. Probably didn't need that much, but a little bit of that. Let's take this off here. Let's grab some seasonings. Tilapia. I love tilapia. We have like halal trucks. At least that's what we call them. I don't know if there's a proper name, but that's what we call them. We have halal trucks, and on the halal trucks they have like lamb, chicken, and fish, and they have tilapia. Is delicious. Okay, Hector. It was delicious. Delicious. That's what that just reminded me of. So for this shrimp, we're gonna put some of this buttery garlic and herb. We're gonna do some garlic and herbs, and we're gonna do some slap your mama. All right. And then it's like this Phillips seasoning I have. Let's see if we can get that. So this is pretty good. It's so quiet in here. I have to put this music back on. Let's do another question. Let's do another. My aunt calls me her Ebby, so you call me Eb. We good. Thank you, Ebony. Because, you know, some people don't like for you to shorten their name, so I never want to be disrespectful. All right. Are you a cat or dog person? Put it in the comments. Are you a cat or dog person? If you are just now joining us, we are doing coconut shrimp. We already cooked our string beans and our basmati rice, so we're just waiting for our oil to get heated. We had some extra shrimp, so we're going to just steam that in the back. And we're getting to know each other. I was thinking about having a Q&A on Saturday, just a real chill. I don't know. I like watching Q&As and participating in them, so I was thinking about doing that. I don't know if I talked to you guys about my Cinderella Day, but my Cinderella Day is coming up on Saturday, and it's a whole different situation with that, so I'm trying to keep myself preoccupied. So I'm trying to think of what are some things that I can do that day that can keep my mind from thinking on feelings instead of facts. I see cat person, dog. Do any of you have a cat or dog? I'm a dog person. I don't have a cat or dog, but I am a dog person. What's this? Audiences are loving Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. I want a dog though. I just think I'm too busy for a dog. Like, I don't know if I'm home enough. And I'm not going to want to leave my dog. Alright. So for this can just go in the back. And then we're going to try out one of these. Thank you all for being here. All right. That's it. We're going in. So this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna put one more. I don't want to overcrowd it. I'm gonna put one more. And let's see how that goes. have like a rack. I wish I had like a metal rack. That's what he was sitting his on when he took it out, but I don't have one of those. Cinderella Day. What's saying? I'm gay. Can you fix that? What? What do you want me to fix? Is that what you like? That's your preference. Who am I to judge you? You know, that's your business. Expect the unexpected and be grateful for the clarity of life. Appreciate that you was able to feel what was felt. Yo, Ebony. Ebony! Ebony! I gotta screenshot that. Am I allowed to screenshot that? Yo, I really believe like God be like putting people in your life, no matter how they're placed in your life, to just, I don't know, encourage you or say the words that you need to hear at the right time. That was really like touching and very, very like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have a cooling rack. I need to get one. So I'm going to flip these, guys. It smells good in here. It smells heavenly in here. Like I smell the coconut. It's got darker, so we're going to let it sit. My fear is, you know, shrimp overcooks quickly, but we're going to try to do it like this. I need to move this back shrimp around. This back here needs to be moved around a bit. Can y'all see? Oh, yeah. Ah, see, did that want to go around? Okay. So those shrimp will be good tomorrow on some salad. And my favorite thing to add to salad is good boiled egg. Protein, protein, protein. Alright. I am so happy that you guys decided to be here tonight. Thank you so much. Alright, let's get to another question. Let's see. And you guys can ask questions too. You guys can ask questions too. Wow, Ed. Didn't really expect the unexpected and be grateful for the clarity of life. That is deep. That is like, oh my God. Like, God, you speaking to me. Who in your family are you closest to? Do I have siblings? I do not have siblings. I am the only child. So if you ever hear me say my big sister, I'm referring to I don't even want to say a woman because I see her like sister, but I'm referring to two different people. Big sister, I'm referring to Rashana. Hey, boo. I'm referring to her, which it's amazing how God placed her in my life, too. Based on my girls' program, one of her daughters participated in my program, and we got close from there, and we go to the same church. And then if you ever hear me say sister, I may be talking about my friend Anye. We've been friends since 3rd grade, and that's my boo thing. Like, her son is my godson. Like, that's my longest friend, I would say. All right, I'm about to take them out, guys. We did a thing. We did a thing today. We did a thing. I feel very proud. It looks like the man. The only thing is, his tips weren't covered, but that's okay. This is our first time. That's okay. So I'm gonna put the other ones in there now. And the back shrimp, I'm turning off because I don't want those to dry out. So this is what the back shrimp looks like. Yummy! They look yummy. All right, let me see. So is my daughter. She's the only child. 3 brothers. I'm the oldest and only girl. Oh, you probably wasn't rotten. I am close to my first brother. We are like twins. Thank you, Sega. Look like they came for the restaurant, right? Yeah, I am the only child. Them salty shrimp look. That's why y'all my friends. That's why y'all my friends. All right, more questions, more questions. If y'all want to be a part of the gang, cool gang, y'all got to answer questions with Singer and F, all right? Because we gang over here. Gang, all right? Oh, who am my family I'm closest to? I am closest to, See, it's like the people I'm closest to, I don't talk to every day. But I can call them and it'll be like, no problem, if that makes sense. So I'm close to my cousin Nitra. I'm close to my cousin Lamar. And I'm close to my cousin T too. It's like the people I feel closest to or trust the most aren't the people I talk to often, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, and of course, I told y'all, me and my mom, gang, me and my mom. I love that lady. She said the same thing you said, earlier to me. She said, like, basically the same thing. Oh, how do I get this man out of here? Singer, get that man out of here. Did you ever feel lonely growing up with just... Yes, I did. Because even though I have a lot of cousins, we would see each other like on holidays, sometimes on weekends. My mom was always at work because she was a single parent. My dad died when I was younger. So I have a stepdad now, which I call him Dad. So if you ever hear me say Dad, I'm referring to my stepdad. So it was just me and my mom growing up. And she worked a lot. My mom is a paralegal and she's a musician. So she played for different choirs and stuff. So it would be times I would feel lonely. But then I had Aya, who lived across the street. Like my. So it was times up and down that I would feel lonely. Thank you, Singer. Because I'm like, what in the world? I was telling one of my coworkers earlier, I'm like, well, the more people that come on here, they think they can just say wild things. And it makes me wonder, do people really comment back on those kind of things? Because I don't got the time. Yeah. All right, let's see. What accomplishment are you most proud of? What accomplishment are you most proud of? Let's flip these. What accomplishment are you most proud of? Thank you for joining the live. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. Because over here, we have a good time. We have a good time. Tonight, we are making coconut shrimp. Yes, we did it all together as a team. And we're making... we made string beans and basmati rice, so we're about to sit down and eat and chit chat. We're just waiting for the rest of the coconut shrimp to get done. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Let's put these last two in here. Thank you for joining the live. We are cooking. We're making coconut shrimp and basmati rice with string beans. I'm gonna have to move two in and around on this day because this is late to eat. I mean, I gotta stay up and grate paper, so it's okay, but it's late. The last batch is in here now. I'm going to turn the string beans back on low so they can heat up. And then look at our water. I did not touch it. Look at our water from Sunday. It should be delicioso. So I'm about to try it out. got those last two cooking. The last two are cooking now. Thank you for joining the live. Let's get a glass. Let's get a fancy cup to try our water. So on Sunday we put strawberries, pineapples, lemon, mint in here. We'll have to be being a mom. Oh, my daughter is like the best thing in my life. You could, what you thought? We'll have to go to Egypt. That, what you said about your daughter is so beautiful. Like stuff like that makes me think about like having kids, like having a child and stuff like that. I really want to be married and then have a kid. If I was to have a kid, marriage is like a top desire. I would say my top accomplishment right now, I used to say my master's, but I got that a while ago. So making it through another school year, being a teacher, I feel like it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of compassion. You don't know the type of households students come from, what kind of trauma they have faced. So being able to love on them no matter what, being able to care for them, like to me is more than teaching. Like to me, that is a big accomplishment and I'm super proud of it. Like I make complaints sometimes or all the time about the pay of teachers, but I feel like the feeling I do get from being a teacher and being able to help someone grow and develop and see how they grow. Like my sixth grade, well, my first class, seeing that they're eighth graders now about to graduate, like I was a part of that. I was a part of your growth. I was a part of your development. And not just learning math, but learning other stuff. So that makes me, that's like a big accomplishment to me. If I could travel anywhere, I always wanted to visit Nigeria. Before it used to be Jamaica, but I've been to Jamaica twice, and I will go back again and again and again. Oh my God, I have such a great time when I go to Jamaica. And Jamaica is not Miss Love or Ashley. It's definitely Coco in Jamaica. Take it how you want to take it. All right, we're going to try this. It tastes good. I don't taste the mint. Maybe I should have put way more mint in here. I don't taste the mint at all. But it tastes refreshing. Like, tastes like I can taste like each little fruit we put in there. I would do it again. Tastes delicious as mint. It's like you have a small after effect of the mint. Just a little bit. I used to be a director in an after school program and I loved all my children. They love me. Yes, yes. That's the same way I also feel about my I Am girls. Like, they mean the world to me. They mean so much to me because the simple fact that they trust me enough to share some of the things they share with me and know it's just between us, and no, I'm not judging them, and I'm just going to love you even harder, you know? I'm going to be there for you even more. Like, sometimes I be like, that's why I don't have siblings, and that's why I don't have children right now, because of the other people that's in my life that I want to be able to have a huge impact on or be able to be there for them. Yes. Yes, Jamaica is so nice. The first time was for one of... Each time was for a wedding. So the first time was for my cousin's wedding. He got married and then we went the next day. And then the other time was for my friend Erin, the one I was talking about who make the good string beans. It was for her wedding and she got married there. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator, but I definitely recommend this. I'm probably going to pour this in my cup tomorrow because one thing I was wondering, like, do fruit go bad in water? I don't know. How long could it last like this? I don't know. But it's going to be going probably in 2 days or a day because I'm going to just put it in my Stanley for tomorrow. All right. So we're about to plate this so we can eat. I just want to put a little cilantro in this rice. Hi, Ryder. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. How was your evening? How are you feeling today? Back this up just a little bit. from. So maybe I won't do the cilantro because I forgot to put that other herb in there already. Hi, thank you for joining. We just finished making some din din together. We made some basmati rice and some string beans. I'm really super proud of myself. I really am. Hello, Polo. Hello, Tex. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. Hello, Carter. Carter, I can't remember if you were the same person who asked me that before, but Matthew 6:33. I'm not going to switch it up on you because that's my favorite one. That is my favorite one. All right. So good. So good. All right, let's try this shrimp. Let's try this shrimp together. Let's try this shrimp together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Carter, so then if you're the same person, I think you said, hi. I think you said John 3:16, if you're the same person. So let's say grace then. Lord, we love you. We thank you. We thank you for provision. We thank you for being almighty and amazing. Bless this food. Let it be yummy. Don't stick to the stomach. Don't stick to the hips. Just be delicious on these lips. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's try this out. It's always so strange to me eating on camera. You gotta do a bunch of chews. Can't talk with your mouth full. Delicioso. 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 Let's try one of these grilled ones. So this is what we're gonna put in our salad tomorrow. Delicioso. Really, really good. I am going to go eat dinner. I thank you all for joining me. I will probably be back for a small chit chat on Friday. I hope everyone has an amazing night. God bless you all and continue to blossom. Bye. Thank you.